I believe I was 33, 34 years old when I became legally blind. Growing up, I had to make a decision, and I noticed how people treated the blind community differently. I couldn't see enough to be comfortable in the sighted world, and I wasn't blind enough to be comfortable in the blind world. And so I decided to fake that I could see, you know? It helped me develop a skill of adaptation on the spot. It became a skill of mine that I use every day. I was a car pusher for a grocery company. A person was stealing and he got chased through the parking lot. He ran on the highway and got hit by a car. I ran over there instinctively to help. Of course, there's nothing you could do. I got back to the parking lot and my coworker, he could have said anything. He could have said, "You'd be a great doctor, you'd be a great surgeon," but he says, "You'd be a great nurse." And something just lit up inside of me. I kind of got in trouble for going to help this person. I quit the next day and enrolled in nursing school the next week. The thing about me was I always had this passion about the welfare of other people. Nursing school was very challenging and very tough. People with full sight probably studied 4 hours. I had to study 8. Clinicals were challenging. I was looked at like if I was a danger sometimes. Could I do an IV? Could I give an injection? I graduated top of my class. I ended up going to a nursing home because they needed people. They needed nurses. They always need nurses. I was a medical coder because I kind of transitioned out of patient care as my vision started to change. I was doing more administrative things. I learned I was legally blind at that time. I kind of felt like my days were numbered, but that's not me. So I decided to write a letter to anybody in the company that would read it and just kind of explaining what assets I had or how I could be an asset to the company still and what skills I still had that I thought I could still use with the company. And I sent it to my supervisor, I sent it to their supervisor, I sent it to their supervisor, all the way up till I couldn't go up anymore. And somebody saw it. The next thing I know, they call, and so they came down. I had my nice clothes. I pretty much kind of just stated the letter that I wrote to them was just telling them, look, this is what I can do. I love helping people. I can still be an asset to this company. And so I went back to my desk after the meeting, not knowing what was going to happen. And I got a phone call, and they're like, they loved you. Eva wants you on her team. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he goes, well, that was an interview actually for this community wellness nurse position that we have. That's how I ended up in this position. Eva is my director. She gave me a chance. You know, she saw something in me.
When I first met Dave, he was very enthusiastic. The impression that David made on me is that he was eager to be a part of something where he could actually have some hands-on experience and help the seniors in our community get healthier. When I went into the interview, I went in with an open mind. I wanted to hear about what his interests were and what he wanted to be able to bring to our team. Falls prevention was one of the things that really mattered to him. Whether he was blind or not blind, he needed to be a good fit for our team and what we were trying to accomplish. We recognized that there were certain screenings that he wasn't going to be able to do. He can assist the other nurse that's there. He does a great job of teaching classes, and he also has one-on-one teaching experiences with each individual member and designs an exercise plan to help them build strength. I have to say that he's just a team player. Like, he literally is willing to participate wherever he's needed. When the senior centers were closed during the pandemic, he just jumped right into helping our food insecurity program. He became one of the top leaders in that group, just being able to help the seniors from where he was at. And so I just love the fact that he's always open to help.
I'm a two-sport adaptive athlete. I play beat ball, which is an adaptive form of baseball for the blind. So batting in beat ball is unique in that everybody's blindfolded except for the pitcher and the catcher. So all you hear is the ball beeping, and you hear the set, ready, ball. And when you hear ball, the ball is coming towards you. The San Antonio Jets got their first major sponsor this year, WellMed Medical Management. They were gracious enough to have our backs, and that's huge for the San Antonio Jets.
WellMed is an amazing company. They have made me feel that I belong. WellMed to me is that perfect example of how a major company should integrate people with disabilities. And I love them, it's amazing. Every once in a while, something will happen, something will come up. It could be a person, it could be circumstances, but when I get that feeling that if I ignore this, I'm gonna regret it. It's that type of feeling. When my coworker had said, "You'd be a great nurse," that feeling just lit, that's the feeling I'm talking about. And I could have easily ignored it. I wasn't thinking about being a nurse at that time, you know, but I went for it.